I'm not good enough to beat Slaughterhouse. You know that. You know that. Just because Tech's doing it doesn't mean I can do it. He was better than me then, he's better than me now. I've never watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I want to. I'm watching JoJo right now. YouTube recommended it's like instant is the thing. Hello. Welcome to my stream today. Yeah. Even Grand Pooper is playing the Baby Deep Dip too. I'll be streaming that after I eat dinner, I think. I'll probably play Bridge after I eat dinner and then stream it, and then eat midway through. Oh. No, 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 no. Da, na, na. No, that's not people. Oh. Yeah, I think it is still PB. That is. It's just sad, but it's also expected in a way, because that's a hard jump. Anyway, I've heard some new platformer demons got raided, so let's check them out. Before we go ahead and get started here, I want to be the cock mock. Oh, I thought it was gonna be. Never gonna give you up. You know what I mean? Help. My finger's mad at me for some reason. Like, my fingernail's too short at the moment. Well, I got 4 and 2 streams, so that's why, probably. I was getting crazy good at the game. Stop! Everyone stop playing things. You see what's down there. Oh, I didn't see that one moved. This is fun. I like it. It's just like Needle. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just... It is, you know? This is goated. Oh, I didn't need to do all that, I don't think. But it's fine. Why did I vanish? Sorry. I had to. Huh? Oh, it wants me to go up here. Finally get a coin. It's en route. That's what they call that. A little confused. Oh, I guess you can just make that. It didn't look like it at first for some reason. This is fun, I like this. I bit my nail too hard, I think, because it feels like not painful, but it's my nails seen better days. Sometimes when I get really focused on something, I start biting my nails. Low key, I don't know why I do it. What? I did not get that many points. Nope. I don't even have the buttons to select it, so we're not even gonna play that. Watch this. Apparently I did a practice run. I don't remember doing a practice run. Oh. Wait, there was a cool level, actually. That was fine. Probably my saved. Wicked. This level's pretty cool. Why is it shaking so much? Inflation! Yeah. The intensity of shake triggers have been inflated. It's so sad. I messed it up, everything. Yeah, the robot is used a lot more in platform mode. It's really good. My, I tried to sight read this, but I couldn't for some reason. I don't remember why. This is fun to click too. Oh, I messed it up. This is actually new. Okay, I need to play something that matters. Let's do Bramble today for warm-up. Be enough? Wait, don't be rated. How do I make it so it's not rated? I have to go get my A key back. Is that actually how it works? Yeah, it's weird. Oh yeah, Serrero. I could have looked up Serrero. That does not have an A or a D in it. Oops! That sucks. You got gapped by the creeper. Help. I should stop looking at the chat while I try to do these jumps. I bet I do them a lot more consistently. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, the wrong part of the song in my brain. These are probably multi. No. Seriously, just because Tech is doing it does not mean I can beat Slaughterhouse, okay? Tech beat Edge of Destiny in like 30k or 20k or something. It took me like 80. Do not lump me in with the goat. Yeah, only 80 attempts. Look, I know a lot of you guys want me to go for a hardest, but I'm really not interested in playing normal GD anymore. At least until there's a better solution to the physics stuff. I'll obviously verify rest in peace, but I just... Like, I'll still play it. There's still stuff I want to do, but only casual stuff. I wouldn't want to beat anything really hard in normal GD anymore. It's not for me right now. Maybe, but I just like everyone's shit to get sorted before I even consider going for a hardest again. To be honest with you. Oh yeah, you can just take it slow and it's easy. I don't know. I'm just in practice mode, so my brain is like, set a checkpoint. What are the actual hitboxes on these? Oh, I need to be thinking about them like that. Instead of like, whatever my brain was doing before. I'm trying to avoid 2 circles here. I see. And no, these are just blocks I have to avoid. Blocks. Okay, I think I could understand that better if I played it more. I haven't actually like played this level, like played it. Actually, it'd probably be better to just go to the other side of this, something like that. Low-key. If you want to get real about it. Although this is a difficult jump. It did turn black. Chris Thorne. How do you do those? Absolutely. I want harder stuff to get rated. Harder stuff needs to be rated, man. I don't know why RobTop's so hung up on doing it. Like low-key. Wait, do you even need to go? Yeah, you do. Jesus, checkpoints are terrible. In the chat is DJG Dash. I'm not accepting your Discord. I apologize. I do not do that. Yeah. I think it's less that Rob hates them and more that Rob doesn't understand them at all. So we'd rather just spend his time doing things that he actually understands as opposed to like... It's the most Terraria looking level ever. I mean, I've never like played it, so... Yeah, I think he just wants to kind of live in ignorance. Like, he doesn't really want to accept it. It's part of the... He just doesn't get it. It's like... He probably thinks we're all stupid. He probably likes the creative aspect of the game a lot more and thinks that whatever we do is like some weird perversion of his vision. If that makes sense. Of course, I disagree because I'm on the other side of it. Did you? Good job on Sunset. Let's go. Thanks for the raid. Wait, I heard Ascension Tower got a redeco. Wait, yeah, okay. I think any real rational point of view would be that both are important. Right? And a valid part of the community. It's like, I can never be a doctor, but we need them, you know? It's important. It's hard for me to do them all spaced out like this, though, to be fair. I wish I warmed up fast. I don't get how some people can just get on and they're it, you know? and just don't make no sense to me. I'm much slower with my warm-up. It takes me many, many minutes to be anything. Oh, there's a spike there. Didn't really see that. Yeah, I mean, we all agree on raid standards for the most part here. We're not, you know. A lot of the time that people get mad at raid standards, it's solely because they have a level that they want to get rated, and it's not getting rated, so they have to like point to other levels and be like, but this got rated, so it's only fair. Which I should mention is like a 5-year-old argument. Like, I agree that pretty much everything should be rated, but that's like literally a 5-year-old argument. That is how 5-year-olds argue. Can you really just full jump these? Because I thought you could, which is why I'm trying to do it. Oh, you can, but you have to be all the way and you have to jam the input. I see, okay. I was just curious about that, low-key. Oops. Someone didn't fall off the platform. Yeah, like that. Yeah. A pretty big chance, I'd say. I'm not doing it for the rate, though. If Rob doesn't want to rate it, then so be it, I guess. I just want to beat it, for me, you know? That's all that I give a fuck about. I should mention, a lot of these jumps look hard, but in reality, once you learn them, like, there's a lot of repeat jumps, and I just haven't learned them. If that makes any sense to anyone. Also, the spacing is weird. What's up? I've not beaten Trap Adventure. I'm kind of avoiding it like the plague. My quest to beat all the, like, the extremes ended when I got CaveOfTheScarletSky and I had to really start focusing. But it'd be fun to make content on them. And I'm able to. Also, what am I even... Oh, you can just land there. I'm the fool. Wait, can you just do this at full height? Oh my god, dude. I gotta start, like, paying attention to things. This jump is... That's a messed up thing. No, I haven't beaten the Gravitron. Yeah, I think this one you just... You can't full jump it? Really? I thought we just proved that you could. Confusing. I thought for sure that was the... Wait, okay, what? I'm curious enough to figure out why this is happening. Yeah, I don't have my head, but then it's not... I don't know if it's consistent if you don't... Then when you hit the other spike? Like that? It's like you have to, like, tap the ceiling, I think. Oh, whatever. I'm not trying to beat it. I don't care. There's a method to the madness. There always is. I just don't know what it is. I have beaten how to platformer. YouTube marks me as a music channel? How am I a music channel? Or where does it even say that? Let's see. Let's see if there's something I can edit. Like in here? I think you're wrong. I don't see it. Maybe I'm an idiot, though. Infinite loop. Yeah, I did it without having to use a checkpoint. Running at it seems to work 100%. Yeah, but does my channel have a music note? Help. High rooms for top one seems below. This is not the top one. This is warm up. Yeah, this is top 6. I hate the jetpack with a passion that you'll never know. And that's just the truth about it. Gold world, I think. No, not yet. One more room into a gold world. This is medium even. Have you guys noticed that AI is ruining everything? Like, exceptionally fast, by the way? Or I guess everything is a misnomer, but it's definitely ruining Google. Do I even have the height to get up there? Oh, I do. I think this nerfs that jump because you have more time to. Well, maybe not actually. No, I definitely nerfs it, I would say. Oh, that's the thing. I always forget that's the thing whenever I play this. Well, because AI isn't. Have you noticed? It's not artificial intelligence. In like the way you would actually define artificial intelligence. I said it before, I will be uploading weekly again, but there's a few factors that make it so I can't say exactly when. And I can explain those factors one day, but you're just gonna have to be patient with me for now. Hopefully not before... I'm hoping we can get it started by, like, beginning, middle of July. I mean, not July, June. But, there's factors, let me put it that way. Right, there's no intelligence to it, it's just an algorithm. Your patience will be rewarded, though. Yeah, I'm talking about a YouTube chat message. Ugh. Oh, I always forget there's a thing there. No checkpoint. Wait, so do you just have to do all this? That's pretty brutal, actually. I wonder how hard this actually is to beat. It's probably pretty difficult. No, I didn't know. I didn't pay attention to the sign. No gold now, yeah. Yeah, this not being rated is an actual crime. You could definitely get setups for all these jumps, though, that's the thing. At the very least, I know that much. I guess that makes sense why the gold area is a little bit easier then. No, I need the robot. The mod team, well, the mod team actually hates top play. Like, we can only speculate about Rob Top, but I can tell you, those assholes definitely, I don't like them at all. Let me make that very clear. One of the main reasons I left the mod team. Some of the most stuck-up people in there, bro. I'm telling you. Not all of them. But a lot of them. A lot more than the average person might expect. I want to go up there, but there's nothing up there. Thank you. It means like I'm wooting. Ugh. The temperature is steadily rising in this room. Low-key, I might just ruin my sleep schedule again. So I can sleep through the day. Because this house has no AC. If I can sleep through the day where it's really hot and then I can be awake when it's really cold, or not cold, but like manageable, that might be the play. Maybe the 5,000 ARS, whatever it is. Yeah. They have like their own standards that Rob Top has never said or done. A lot of the time, and they just won't set levels for those, for that reason, like, depending on how they were verified and everything. They also hate players with a passion, like just in general. Like they will like petty level. They will do anything to see players suffer. It's not even a joke. I'm multi-streaming this. What I'm just gonna do without looking. Do I get to set them up before I jump? A lot of jumps I could do without looking, and then if I get to set them up, like I could probably like not looking. Am I alive? Yep. Any diagonal I can probably do without looking. If I get to set it up. Dude, that'd be a fun idea for a platformer. They should make a platformer that you have to beat without looking. And they have like sound effects for you to use as like cues. I did clear gamma speed, even the 10 SAR. What is that one? Or maybe 1,000 SAR. I cleared gamma speed and then I went into surgery and I haven't played since. I don't know from what. I don't know how I verified that. I mean, I don't know how I did that. So. Echolocation theme platform. I guess that's kind of what I'm aiming for. That can like. That'd be really cool, actually. That would be super cool if you could press a button and then, like, you could hear how far away you are from, like, the wall or, like, a spike and maybe, like, a different noise depending on what it was. That would actually be crazy. That's not a bad idea at all. Cooker bag, thank you for the $2. I'm good at speed and tech because my processing speed is just so high, but my physicality is so low. So I'm able to do those two. I have like the lowest physicality of any player at my skill level. I have to. Like, my hands don't even work. Like, I can't even get, like, I can't even, like, FC 4 stars because my hands will, like, seize up and miss. On nothing. Yeah, I think Point of Crate might break away from what's being rated because, like, it's basically what's being rated is being controlled by people who do not have our best interests at heart at all. But it's also unfortunate because at the same time it's like they're gonna be celebrating like, yes, we won, and it's like, but it's such a lame solution. Like, why can't we all win? You know what I mean? Why does someone have to lose in this situation? Just truly lame people. That's the, like, it's just not it at all. I don't know how long it will take until it's done. That's how long. Patience, my friends. Dude, I literally, oh my god. I tried so hard to avoid doing that and I still did it. Brilliant. Yeah. The problem is there's a lot of unrated levels that are like impossible to genuinely actually place. No, Rob Top was probably not gonna click with the frames because it might ruin the physics probably, which is funny considering that's exactly what he did, and it's still happening. There's so many broken levels, dude. Too far to the knot. I'm not that consistent at the red part, unfortunately. Which is a shame considering, you know, it's the red part. I.e. where the level ends. I mean, I plan on verifying Rest in Peace with click between frames, kind of as an act of protest. And it's not just me. There's a lot of verifiers that are going to be verifying those stuff in click between frames. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing Deep Dip 2, easy version tonight. That happens when you tap too fast. You know, I'm gonna make a quality of life change so no one ever does that. Not that that ever will happen, but you know. How do I edit? No multi. There. Because I just think that's lame. Mine no clip, yeah, I am. Nerf alarm. Yep, that's a nerf, alright. Wait. I'm so stupid. Brain turn on mode. I need to set our checkpoint here. Protest of Rob not adding 14 frames. Actually, I don't want to play the red part anymore. I know what to do with the red part. Rob doesn't care about the list. How does that work? Do you remember when Tidal Wave didn't get rated? And how everything he ever did, everyone just spammed rate Tidal Wave, and he got so annoyed he just did it. The idea is to make that happen again, basically. But we just compile a million levels over time that get verified but not rated because of click between frames. And then everyone's always talking to him about rating those levels. And then he has to make a decision about it. No. No, nothing about the list has to do anything with anything. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba bomb. Na 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 na. You guys know what I mean? No, I do not have click between frames on for platformer because that would make it way harder. The song for Tidal Wave might be one of the best GD songs ever. Not for like listening to outside of the game, but just like as a GD song, perfect. A million points as a GD song. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what every GD song should sound like. I can't sing Acheron? Who says that? Bum 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 wop wop wop. Bum bum ba-da-da-down. I can sing all of the top 10, probably. Let's go down the list. We already did that one. Dun 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 dun. That's Everness. What comes after that? I don't even remember. What's 4? Silent Clubstep, probably. I mean, that's just dun na 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 na. No, there's no way Soucoup in Circles comes after Acheron. And then you have dun na 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 dun na 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 na. Womp 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 womp. After that is fuck. What's 6? Yada. I don't. Kyuki. Wait, I have to know this song. There's no way I don't. Wait, it's like crazy bum bam bum 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 na 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 dun 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 crazy bum 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 dun 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 dun. That's Kyuki. And then 7? Slaughterhouse? There's no way I'm gonna have it. How am I even gonna be able to do that? 1. We've run into a roadblock with Slaughterhouse. I don't even know how my mouth would ever produce those noises, right? And I can do the first one. I'm probably finna go to hell anyway. I'm probably finna go to hell anyway. Put it up. There we go. How's that? That's literally the best I could do. I swear to God, I cannot do any better than that. That actually hurt the fuck out of my throat. I'm not even gonna lie. That actually torched my throat. I regret that one. I regret attempting that one. 8. It has to be Soucoup. I mean, that one's easy, right? I was just like, why, Bob? Why, boy? That one's easy. 9? What could 9 be? I don't even know what that sounds like. Tunnel of Despair? I actually lose. I don't know what that even sounds like. I don't even know what that song is. I don't know what that is. I don't remember what the Lava Temple song is either. Wait, is it like I knew that one, I think. Is that the right song? Okay. No, that song has got some pretty good parts. It's 10 cockmock. How am I even gonna do that? Hold on, let me do this run first before I even attempt that one. Fuck. That one's like. Top 10 done. Top 10 singer. I did it. That's as good as it's gonna get. So fuck. Oh, my throat, dude. I already sung Tidal Wave. I'm not doing Eyes in the Water. We're done singing. My throat is telling me we're done singing. My throat was not built for handling such events. Chilled one. Yeah, I'll sing the entire Yon song right now. What if I did? I just literally sung it all from memory. Didn't say a word for the rest of the stream. I need to beat Eon. I really do. I almost died to the bottom spike that attempt. That would have been really cool. Connection. Look at that. All right, we listen to our own music now. It's Donkey Kong Day. Donkey Konga. Ow. It is peak. Oh, nice checkpoint. I'm glad. This is called Forest Interlude, and it is really good. You were correct. This song represents a place I want to be, but it's more of a place in the mind than a place in reality. This just feels like one of those songs you're listening to, and just for maybe a fraction of a second, you glimpse something completely impossible that you want to be a part of. And I don't know how else to describe it other than that in its most simplistic terms. And then you're immediately brought back to reality and you're sad that whatever that is, you can never have. I don't know. It sucks that I can't grasp it, whatever it is. I felt that way listening to a lot of songs where it just feels like it's like I'm getting a glimpse into a place that I wish I could be. I remember once listening to a song and it felt just for a fraction of a second like I was on, like, how do I even describe it without sounding completely insane in the head? It felt like I was on a floating like rectangle. And it was flying in this direction. It was flying in empty space. And around me were an infinite amount of other multicolored rectangles. Or like, there's like a blue rectangle, there's an orange rectangle, there's all different colors of rectangles. And we're in this like infinite void. And I'm on one of these rectangles and it's going really fast. The wind is blowing in my face, the void wind. You can see out of the distance the gradient of the blue of the void is changing a little bit. Thank you for the sub, Nickel. Pretty abstract. And I was literally there for less than half a second. Less than half a second, and then bam, back. And I'm just like, why can't I have that? You know? Why can't I be on that rectangle flying into the void? I don't know. And it's always very sad that I can't stay there for longer. All I want to do is stay there for longer. Yo, Squiggus, thanks so much for the sub. So you know what I'm talking about then. I was there in a dream once, something similar to that. It was this dream I had a long time ago now, years ago, where I was like an actor or something, right? And I've been an actor for years. I was in this tent with my other like colleagues, you know, and we had just finished acting out a scene, and then I basically got told by the director that they were laying me off, and it was really sad. But he was like, not to worry, we'll send you to the void now. And I was like, okay, what does that mean? And then I remember he had me drive in this car, and we were going in the car, and around me, the walls kind of melted into this void structure, and the ground became these like Tetris pieces that moved in place to like make the bridge forward. Sort of like, you know, like Space Junk Galaxy, if you guys have ever played Mario Galaxy, where you like get really close to the platform and it like forms together, like the blocks are fitting, and like, ew! It was doing that with like Tetris pieces, like, and then gravity was getting less and less, and eventually I got out of the car, and he was like, now you can be free. And then he kind of just gave me a little kick, and I went floating past the Tetris pieces, and then around me there was like an infinite amount of stars flying past me at like Mach speed, and I just kept going faster and faster, but it wasn't like bothersome that I was going faster, because there was no like air resistance. I was just going faster. And things got faster and faster, I remember, until I ended up in this white world where all the stars had melted together. I was still moving, but all the stars had melted into one cohesive thing, you know? No, it didn't wake me up. It was awesome. What's up, Grillio? It's going alright. How's Zodiac going? It was peaceful. I was kind of sad when I woke up. I was ready. I was ready to be there, you know what I mean? Nice. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know why. Am I clinically insane? No, I think what actually happens is I am like chronically ill. And when you're chronically ill, when you have a fever a lot, you have things called fever dreams, which are more intense than normal dreams. If you've ever had a fever, you know what I mean. I'm really sick a lot of the time. Just last week, I had a really bad fever. And then I think like 3 days ago, I had a fever. I have a fever a lot. And also because of my issues, I wake up a lot in the middle of the night and then go back to sleep. And that just totally messes with everything. And it makes these really vivid, insane dreams. Yeah. The problem is sometimes I'll get like really into a dream and then I'll wake up and it will be like, wow, that wasn't real. And now we're here, you know? I remember once I dreamt that I had brain cancer and I was gonna die. I think I've talked about this before. It was one of the most vivid, tragic dreams of my life because I genuinely believed I had brain cancer and that was it. And like, I was still fully lucid outside of that. And I had to go through the whole process. You know, I had to tell you guys, I had to tell my family, I had to plan what I was gonna do with my life before it ended, you know? They told me I had like a few months and I lived those months in my head, you know? And I had to like, I went for things, I had goals, I achieved goals, I had laughs. And then I remember I was on my deathbed and you would think I would be more upset about it, right? But I was like, I wasn't bothered by it at that point anymore because I was just like, I did all that I could. I'm ready to accept it. When you have that long of a time frame, your brain, like, I think it learns to accept it for what it is, you know? It's just like, this is it, I did all I could, I'm ready, you know? And I passed on and then I woke up. That was literally one of the most jarring experiences in my entire life. I'm not kidding. Waking up after that and realizing that I was alive and I didn't have brain cancer. You have no idea how I felt waking up in the morning. I was so confused for a second. No, I didn't think I was in the afterlife. Like, I recognized that I was, like, back, but I was just like, holy shit. Yeah, what do you do? I was making breakfast, like, I guess I'm making, like, what am I even supposed to do after this? I was relieved, but I was also, like, I was ready. You know what I mean? Like, I was really ready to just go at that point. So I was just like, I guess we're not done yet. It was weird. It literally felt like you guys ever go see like a band at a concert and they finish the last song, you're like, that was awesome, you know what I mean? Now I'm ready to go. But then they like play an encore, and that's still good too, but it was like, but it's like in your brain you're like, oh, but I thought we were done, but all right, encore, we're doing another one, you know what I mean? That's kind of what it was like on like a massive scale. It was weird. Ugh. Low key. I don't really buy no hippie shit that like when you're dreaming you're seeing an alternate dimension or something. I think people underestimate just how insane the brain actually is. The brain has so much capabilities. It's really beautiful, actually. No, I'm sure I'm not alone. If anyone else has had a dream or even just a near-death experience in general, like, you just accept it. It's really interesting. Your brain stops fighting. And it's like, all right, if that's how it has to be. It's so weird. Oh, whatever, I got the thing though. I need to reach some water. No, that was from the red part. My house is only 82 degrees today, which is better, but not great. Yeah, isn't it weird that it feels like the brain thinks about its own mortality a lot. Ian, thank you for the sub, appreciate that. If you take a deep look into grief, it's not as hard as tidal wave. Who's doing the deep look, though? I don't know why the word deep look is funny to me there. That was not my experience with depression. Although I guess everyone's experience is different. I can't say I thought much at all during my depression, to be completely honest with you. Number 1.9, yeah. Although I don't think about it as 1.9 because when I was a kid, like, I didn't care. The game got updated a lot. Well, the thing about depression is that every case is a little bit different, right? I was depressed because I had failed college the second time. No idea. I didn't have any idea why, right? I didn't understand my brain at all. So I was just like, I guess I'm a human failure. I bring nothing to the table. I'm useless, right? And then once you accept that, then your brain's like, well, if we don't care, then let's just give up and do nothing. And then that's what I gave up and did nothing for like many months. That was my experience with it. Late 2021, early 2022. It was like, I think it really started like a few weeks after the subathon of 2021. No, it was like later than that. In reality, I failed college both times because of COVID. In reality, I mean, I have other issues that I probably could have powered through, but COVID was the real winner of both of those rounds. Yeah, I did not stream for 2 months. I didn't do shit for 2 months. Even when I try to like think back on it, it's all like a static blur. I don't really stream when I'm not happy. I wish it was nighttime here, so the sun went down.
Oh, what's the temperature? My phone's gonna die. Okay, well this is the hottest it gets, which is good. It's 89 right now. And then it's finally gonna cool off. For like a long time.
Yeah, I slept a shit ton. And then when I got up, I barely even ate. I just kind of sat around and did nothing and about nothing. I know what you mean, Twilight, yeah. I still do that. I don't think it is that. I mean, I'm sure it can have something to do with the depression, but sometimes I'll wake up, my alarm will be done. And I'll be like, okay. I gotta change the alarm frequently, otherwise my brain will get used to it and not care about it. I don't have that problem. Some people have a problem where they just don't like really wake up. They get into this sort of like half awake state. I'm either awake or I'm not awake. There's no halfway in between state. Although there is, let me get on that in a moment though, after I finish this. Sentiment. I like, if I gain consciousness, I'm up, right? We're good. But if I don't, like, there's no way to get me out of that unless you like physically touch me or an alarm happens that I'm not used to. Otherwise, like, I'm done. I'm not gonna be awake. Antic Ocean. Anyway, so I've been in like the middle state between awake and asleep one time. It was me. We were hanging out in Pennsylvania. Me and like 10 other people were hanging out in Pennsylvania, and I hadn't slept in like 48 hours or something, due to the fact that me and Eli were like on degen sleep schedules, and we had to be somewhere by 1 p.m. and that's like when like we were sleeping sometimes. So we couldn't sleep that night. And something I've learned, by the way, is that people with similar sleep schedules seem to like be around each other. You know what I mean? Because that's just the time you guys have together. Almost all my friends are complete sleep schedule degens. Like, it's crazy. Like especially like if any of them like get jobs, they will get like the afternoon shift and then wake up before the afternoon shift, or like the evening shift, and then do that. So that's just what we do. Anyway, me and Eli drove the 4 hours to where we were going, and we were so out of it because we were like, you know, it was like it was a bit disorienting. We got there, but we had to keep it up, right? Because we had to organize everyone and get everyone to their rooms. And there was like 4 bunk beds or something. No, there was like 3 bunk beds in the basement, and that's where me, Eli, and Mitch were sleeping, as long as some other people. And I was on the bottom bunk, and Eli was above me, and Mitch was to the bed over there, right? And we were all talking about whatever, right? And I fell asleep, but I kept talking, apparently, for like 2 hours. I don't remember this at all, but apparently I just kept responding to what was being said, even though I was out. Like, I was definitely sleeping By 1 a.m. I was asleep, right? But I talked to Mitch and Eli yesterday, and they were talking about how we all went to bed at 3 a.m. And I was like, no, I didn't. I wasn't asleep. And they were like, yeah, you were talking to us. And I was like, no, I was not talking to you. So it was so weird. I've never had that happen before. And I asked them, like, was I saying like cohesive sentences? And like, yeah, you're responding normally. But I was like, so I don't even know like what parts of the brain like turned off to make that happen. It's a mystery. I am a script. We all know it. I should give Dedo some Fortnite lessons. I'm so much better than him. I'm so much better than him. I'm thinking 10 to 20 times I get to the red part before I beat it. But yeah, I was really shocked by it. Other than that, though, I've really never been in like a weird middle state like that. And maybe I have, but there's no one around to witness it, right? I guess there's no way to know. Because I never fall asleep when other people are talking. Because I just never fall asleep. The only time I ever feel tired enough to just sleep instantly is when I'm experiencing jet lag. Other than that, I will never get tired. Like, I'll be talking to my friends and they'll be like, hey, haven't you been up for this many hours? They're like, yeah. I'm like, why aren't you tired? I don't know. And the mystery is unknown. I'm just like that, I guess. Dude, my AC was making like a random dripping noise last night and I couldn't sleep because it was completely randomized. It took like an hour. See, you'd think that'd be the case, but I could be doing everything and then hit the bed and nothing happens. How does it feel to get older? You know what? It's just like one day you wake up and you realize, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, how do I put it this way? Like when we rented a house, like in my brain, I was like, look, we're a bunch of kids renting a house. This is crazy. And I think it's kind of how everyone feels when they're doing it. But then eventually when you look back, you're like, oh, I was already on my way, you know? When you start like handling your taxes and paying the bills and figuring out how you're gonna get income for the next month and all that sort of stuff. You don't like think about it each time, you know? It's just like one day you realize that you're responsible, you know? Or you wouldn't have made it, I guess. I don't think that people's sense of humor has to change as they get older past a certain age. I still joke about the same things I joked about when I was like, even like 18. I don't know, but I think a lot of people forever feel like they're not an adult because they're not like doing, like a lot of people, and a lot of people should be, especially in this market. I mean, I do not blame them at all, still living with their parents, not like doing a lot of things for themselves, you know what I mean? Which is completely fine. You should honestly live like that for as long as you can because of how expensive it is to live right now. I don't think it's gonna remain this way forever. But like I think you realize it when you go back to your parents' house after a long time. And you like remember cause when you're in a place that you haven't been to in a long time, your brain kind of remembers what you felt like back then. And you like, I felt the difference between me now and me back then. You know what I mean? Yeah, I look back at a lot of the like my thinking patterns and I realized just how like childish they were. You know what I mean? I realized like I thought about myself a lot more than I thought about the good of everyone else. A lot of the time, I often thought about everything as it related to me and not how, because I didn't have the perspective of them. I was not someone who had to take care of things before that, right? So now that I'm home, I'm like, oh, we need to make dinner, right? Because dinner needs to get made. Stuff like that. Or where is everyone? We need to, you know, because back then when I was a kid, it was like, when am I going to get dinner? If that makes sense. It was all about me. And I didn't mean it in a selfish way back then, but I was only really capable of thinking about myself in a way that really mattered. Like, I could think about others like, oh, this person's sad, they need help here, or this person needs help, so like, but I didn't think about the greater picture, I guess. But it's kind of hard to describe it. A lot of people say being an adult, like an adult, is really bad. But, like, I think that entirely depends on you. Unless you're in a situation where it's, like, it's going to be really, really hard to get any sort of income. Which is, you know, especially in this job market, it's very difficult, I've heard. But it does depend on you in a way. It is different. You have less free time. No matter what you do, you're going to have less free time. You're gonna get worse at things randomly for reasons you don't understand. Like, you're just gonna start to see younger people doing things that you would never be able to do. Yeah, it's not like a one moment you're like, and now I'm an adult. You know, it's just like I'm sure even in a few years, I'll be more responsible and more on top of things than I am now, right? The thing is, as long as you're constantly trying, then it's good. I do think a lot of people would be happier if they were able to take a bit more control over their life. But in a way, I mean, as you said, Nebu, I also do feel like a kid in a way because I'm still limited in what I could do due to my health issues. Well, I guess kid is the wrong way to say it. I kind of still feel like half of a human being, you know what I mean? People talk about experiences and I just have to kind of chuckle along because, like, I can't even imagine, you know? Like, I can't do a lot of the things that people can do, unfortunately. I can't do cardio at all, or I just start, like, vomiting up this weird fluid. So that's just off the table, for instance. And there's a lot of experiences like that where I'm just kind of limited in what I can really do. I can still walk around and lift stuff, but if my heart rate really starts going in combination with my body moving, bad. It is concerning. It's really concerning. I've been trying to get it fixed for so long. I always liked cardio more than muscular work. I can't even really get myself to do it. I don't want more mass, really. I'm happy with the weight I am right now. Like 190 to 200, depending on when I eat. And I'm like 6'3". That's good for me. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I do want more strength. I guess that's the thing. Well, you have to, if you're 6'2" and 70 pounds, unless you're like young, I guess it does change when you get older, though. I filled out when I got older. Like, I was this tall before, but I wasn't, you know. Well, then, yeah, there you go. Then you're fine. That's not necessarily true, unfortunately. Having a diploma does not guarantee you a job. You gotta work in a specific field. There's some diplomas that are functionally useless. Yeah, my brother's like 6'5", I guess. Probably 6'6" by now. He's a giant. Yeah, I grew up and then out as well. Okay, I think I'm like 170, I'm 195 centimeters. Does that help? Oh, you meant a high school diploma. No, actually, you're very wrong in that case, because at least in America, the job market right now, I've heard from a lot of people, you could apply to like 30 jobs and just not get like a response back from any of them. The job market right now is
messed up.
But what is 6'3" to centimeters then? I just like made like a random guess based on a calculation in my head that's not real. Nice. 190, okay. Now I know what to answer. If I get asked what my height is in centimeters. Red attempt is if the entire screen goes red, then I'm really far. I've been there 8 times. It's way over there. Yeah, I'm worried about it too. The job market's brutal. I think it's important to find a job that only you can do. You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to think if there's any way that I could like make it in the entertainment industry to some degree. Not like as an actor, but I don't know what. But like I'm looking for the future for things that I feel like I specifically have a handle on, and that's it. I need to do more research on it though, but I feel like that's what I have to stand out, you know, in whatever it is I'm trying to do. Right, and that's a hard job to automate. Entertainment. How would you do that?
You know what though? I never thought I'd be a content creator when I was a kid, but I think I just have it in my blood, man. Cause I hadn't seen a YouTube video in my life, and I found a video on my phone from like 2014 of me at the Grand Canyon talking about the Grand Canyon. I was literally narrating over the video of the Grand Canyon, like exactly like I do right now, like as a YouTuber. Cause it's just like how I talk. Anyone who's like my friend knows this is just kind of how I talk in general. I think I was just, it's just literally in my blood to be this way.
No, you can't, because it shows my parents' faces. I thought about showing you guys. When I found it, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Maybe I will one day. But yeah, the point is, I guess I was just always this way. And yet there's been 8 of them, so you must not be a very active viewer. Okay. I know a lot of active viewers that haven't seen a single one. It does depend. It depends. I mean, it depends on the job too. I know what you're talking about. I don't know if they're called, like, I think it's like a nursing job. There will always be room for more. There's some careers where there will always be room for more, I think. I just jumped so low to the ground that I didn't have a lot of time to adjust, but I didn't want to hit the ceiling. That would have been a red attempt right there, but I threw. I know. That's how I felt when I got my new computer. I was like, wow. Random issues just stopped. I got the baby bowling fight video. Wait, what is that video? I swear to God, you're activating like ancient neurons in my brain. I remember that video, but I remember nothing about it. But I remember that that video does exist. I haven't seen that video in so long. I'll make another bridge vid, not specifically Hypixel, because we don't really play on Hypixel anymore. Does anyone know how to make a Minecraft thumbnail? Because I have a montage. I have a bridge montage right now that I can show you, but I don't have a thumbnail. Toothy, thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, but because the person I'm trying to get to make a thumbnail is like ghosting me for like 1,000,000 hours in a row, so. But it's Maya. It is Maya. You got it. Look at it, Sky Wars. I've never really played it, but I'm probably good at every Minecraft game by default at this point. Solvable math problem. No, it's solvable. You just don't have an imagination. I mean, it's solvable if you want to make it a graph. It's not even hard at all if you want to make it a graph. Square root of 0.5. I actually don't remember how to do. I don't remember what happens when you try to square root a. Well, you have to multiply two. Okay, my brain, nope, can't do mental math in my head. I tried to like do anything and it just blew up instantly. I just know that it gets bigger. I don't know like what actually happens. Yeah, what is the, yeah. Yeah, 1 over square root 2. I guess, yeah, you could just put it like that. But I mean, like, what would it, like, be approximately? Right? Like, if you do it. .707. You know what? That sounds like a number I've seen screwing around with a calculator before. That sounds like the actual number. Is it? Because I've seen that number before. Like, I've used that number. Is it actually a unicircle number? Because I've seen that number. I'm like, why do I know .707? Okay, that helped because I was like confused as to why I knew it for some reason. Oh, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Did they teach that in Algebra 2? I thought that was pre-calc. Not that I remember. I mean, I guess that's why I said that. I was in Algebra 2 8 years ago. I was in it today. I was in it today. At everyone. The truth has been revealed. That was my thinking face. I had to think. Yes, I remember sine, cosine, and tangent. Hiccup had to interrupt that one. My old pals. Can we all agree? Sine is blue, cosine's red, and tangent's green. I feel like that's agreeable. But my brain is often incorrect about such things. Sine is yellow? Oh, what? The hell's wrong with you? You gotta get out of here. Can't be yellow. Come on, sine is blue as fuck. It's like the most blue thing of all time. You guys are tweaking something crazy right now. Fuck. I feel like it's not that hard for you guys to understand synesthesia, actually, because I feel like everyone associates some things with colors, right? Like when you guys think about like the school subjects, you think about colors, right? And when you think about it, it's like, oh, there's a color associated with it, right? Synesthesia is just that, but to every word. Like I feel like it's not that even big of a jump from the normal. In reality.
Yeah, compared to other weird brain stuff, it's actually, everyone kind of feels that way a little bit. Colors are always their colors, yeah. Like green's green, blue is blue. All those are. Synesthesia also is like a blanket term because everyone's is a bit different. You could talk to two people of the exact same thing and it will be like people will experience a different way of going about it. I feel like colors are a very complex part of the brain because it feels like if you mess with the brain at all, colors are one of the first things to get weird, right? Also, there's like a million disorders that have to do with colors. The colors just don't exist. It's crazy. The yawn of the forbidden. Well, I mean, your brain has to interpret what your eye sees. You know? You're right, my voice did get deeper from like, even from 2021, my voice got a little bit deeper. But also I changed rooms. And I think that does play a factor in it. Because I was listening to myself on another recording recently, and my voice sounded higher pitched than it does right now. Or like how it sounds in my videos right now. So I think it does have like an effect. I know exactly what you mean. Good job in describing that. Holy shit. Oh my god. That restarted a memory I haven't seen in a million years. Not a million years. It was actually like not even a year ago. No, it was trying to even think. There was a time we had done way too much. Put it that way. Way too much had been done. And we were sitting on the couch shooting the shit, and I remember trying to think of a specific word, and I closed my eyes, and like this little like light being that represented my consciousness went into this like forest or something, and all the trees were shaped like letters or something. And I was looking for like a word that started with like an O. I didn't even remember what it was, and it found like the O like tree, and it like zoomed through it, and it turned into this like infinite hallway where you could see every word that started with O, and I was like zooming past it at like infinite speed. It was so weird. I was like, what the fuck? And then I like found the word, and the whole thing lasted like 1 second, but it felt like it lasted forever. It was so weird. I was like, I have the word, I guess. And they were like, what's with that? Yeah, that's you saying that reminded me of that. So I had to share it. I don't remember what the word was. I just know it started with an O because I vividly remember like flying through the O tree. But it was like crazy. It was like that part of my brain could process information. Yeah, it was like a forever library, and like it could process like the information at like infinite speed, but I could still see all like the letters. It was like all the words. It was so weird. Like way faster than you'd ever be able to process something externally. Which, if you think about it, it's kind of what's happening to some degree. You know, you got neurons that you're firing off to try to figure out what's going on. You Like when you look for a word. What's up, Jacob? I did not do the Wordle today. It is really interesting though. No, what does that word mean? You win. I don't know what that word means. Obstreperousness? Obstreperousnesses. I know osteoporosis. I know that word. I've never heard of that word before. Yes! Yes! Why is it like, dude, what do you mean? I feel like I'm the only person ever who's ever felt that way. This eye is orange and this eye is blue. I know exactly what you mean. Like specifically orange and blue too. Why? I tried to explain this to my parents once and they're like, I think I tried to explain this to my friends too. And they didn't see shit. That's so weird that you said that. That's actually like the most jarring message I've ever read in my life. No, I'm not in PA anymore, Jacob. I'm all the way in New York now. How far is Hershey Park? Probably far. If I had to guess. Hershey. Far. Yeah. Like 6 hours. Yeah, no, I see it physically. So weird. Why? I literally thought that was just me. Like that was a phenomenon that I thought was only me. And I think it's the fact that it's specifically orange and blue is also crazy. Yeah, yeah. That's bizarre that you sent that message. I'm just in shock about it. My blue eye is much sharper than my orange eye because just how my vision is. My orange eye is not 20/20. I believe it, yeah. You might be right. An original experience might just be completely impossible. No, I can't vibrate my eyes or my ears or anything. No, I can vibrate my eardrum. But some people can like wiggle something in their ear. I can't do that. But I can vibrate my eardrum. I just did it, but you'll never know because how would that ever make it across? Yeah, I mean, you get that when you rub your eyes, too, yeah. I don't know, I've never gotten a laptop in my life. I had a school laptop, and it blue screened every 15 minutes, and I love running into random issues that no one else seems to be able to solve, by the way. It seems to be like a recurring issue in my life. Like, I took it to like a million tech support people and they were like, I don't know. Like, we did everything and it just kept blue screen no matter what. And I had to do my final exam. It was so hard to work on schoolwork because I could work on schoolwork for 15 minutes and then it would blue screen. And if I didn't save, I had to redo all my progress. I mean, of course I saved religiously.
Yeah, I know what you mean, the plane. The tensor timpani. Timpani. Super Paper Mario. I didn't know that, actually. That's interesting. Yeah. Well, my vision is entirely warped. Like, I think I have a version of that to like an extreme degree. Like when I look around my room, everything is like breathing and moving. Even my monitor is like wavy. And like the things inside of it are not stable. They're not in the same place. I have like an extreme version of. Yeah. No, it's called having autism. It's always been this way. I don't know any other way that a brain can work, so I don't really like or dislike it. It's just what it is. I think there's literally only one way in the entire world to see the world as I see it, and it's illegal. So, yes, I'm sure the problems are not my glasses. Ugh. Come on. Autism is a spectrum. I didn't know I had it until I was 18 because I thought everything was just normal. That I saw and felt and did. No. No. I tried VR like one time and it made me so nauseated I threw up and then sat on the couch for 4 hours not being able to move. It was really funny looking back. I played some game, walked around for maybe 2 minutes, and then I had to throw up and pass out. I'm kind of motion sick a little bit, but nothing like that. I go on roller coasters. I've been in the backseat of cars. I've gotten really nauseous on, you know, various stuff. But that takes the cake. It's probably, if you're bad at playing over-decorated levels, it's probably the autism. If you see it like I see it. Or at least what happens if there's too many objects on screen, my brain starts acting like the NES or something, and I'm like, I can only have 16 objects on the screen at one time, and I just start like unloading things. I was so close, dude. Dude, that was so close. That was like 1 pixel off. Damn it, dude. I thought I had it too. That jump is really evil. Damn it. I don't think autism and ADHD are necessarily separated. I've thought a lot about that sort of thing recently, and I've come to the conclusion that, like, I guess I can't say I've come to the conclusion of, but thinking about it, it's like, the way we talk, I kind of understand why a lot of neurotypical people think that we're, like, not even like lying about it, but I see why there's some resentment. Because a lot of the times the things we complain about, they probably experience too. So in their brains, they're just kind of like, oh, they're just looking for a reason to complain. They're not trying hard enough for this or this or this. Because a lot of the things, we only have our point of view. So a lot of the things that we think are similar to a lot of other symptoms that we have, they also have to some degree. So in their brains, they're like, well, they're just not trying hard enough, or this or this or this. I've seen it a lot with like other adults. And I get it to some degree, but it's hard. That's why I don't really like to complain that much. I just like to talk about like weird things about it, because I can't know 100% if the things I experience are because of that or if it's just because it is. So I'm not saying, I obviously don't condone any hatred towards any of these groups. I'm part of these groups, you know what I mean? I'm just saying I see their point of view, and now I think I have to find a way to reconcile that with the reality. Because it is hard. I don't know 100% what is or isn't. Yes, I have autism. What if you were to separate my viewers from the person who think they watch you because of you? What do you mean? Like, I'm as real as I can be on stream, if that's what you're asking. I don't know any other way to be. I can be louder than I would be normally sometimes if I want to like play up a joke, only because if I think it's gonna be like funny. But that's still genuine. Like, I just want to make people laugh. You know what I mean? And when I hang out with my friends, I just kind of do the same thing. That's my whole goal. I feel like oftentimes I wonder that, I think honestly I hyperfixate on, that's like my biggest hyperfixation, is like linguistics and delivery and making people laugh. Like, it's something that I live for, you know what I mean? I feel like I haven't done the day successfully if I haven't made someone laugh, even if it's just like my friends. It feels like important to me for some reason, like really important. Like I'm not whole if I don't do it. Okay, don't need to be dying like that though. That's I get really incomprehensible off camera. Well, it doesn't help that I'm typing in a chat box a lot of the time. Although I guess that's not really. I don't know. I do just type stuff and press enter. I don't think about it. I just like go. It's fun. I mean, I definitely feel a stronger connection to people that I've met up with, obviously, but some of my best friends are online friends and always have been. You know what I mean? Like, I've never met a lot of my best friends IRL. But also I have a lot. I have met IRL. It's hard for me to make IRL friends through IRL means because I can't go out much. I'm allergic to living. And it's bad right now. I'm allergic to living and cardio. I don't really have a lot of options. So how I do it, how I go about my life usually is, I talked about, I do these big meetups with my friends. You know, all of us, we get together twice a year and just do it, you know, for like a week,
each time. And then when I go home, I'm done. For like 2 weeks, my body wants to kill me. But that's the compromise I made, because I still want to hang out with people IRL. If I constantly hung out with people IRL, I would be over, right? But, you know. It seems like a nothing burger of a statement. Also, I guess I didn't do anything. Yeah, I live in a city because less grass in here. Makes sense. I can't explain why I like my friends. I just think they're good people and they're fun to be around. To me, a good friend is someone that you can have a good discussion with and they're not going to get too mad. It's someone that you can hang out with and have a good time and crack jokes, and that's a friend, you know? Someone that's going to be there for you. Also. Not even in like an emotional way. Like, I don't, like, not in a way that, like, I need them to be whole or anything like that. But, like, if, like a friend of mine did, like, if I'm getting surgery, is someone going to be there? Is someone going to be willing to help me out, right? That's more what I mean. That's true. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I do. That's what streaming's all about. Well, of course, yeah, I love arguing with my friends, as long as, like, we can be done at the end and not hate each other. That's more what I mean. Like, people, you don't feel like you have to, like, be careful around, like, when you're talking about stuff. You can be yourself without worrying about, like, the consequences being you'll never be able to, like, you can just be done after it's over, you know? Okay, well, arguing with Jacob is a dangerous game. Because Jacob likes to phrase everything in a way in which he's right. It's really funny. You just have to go into it knowing that's what it's gonna be like. I don't know, to me, he's like the funniest person to argue with of all time, I think. He speaks, when he argues, he speaks in such a way that you're an idiot and have always been an idiot, and he's like a super genius. Yeah, especially because a lot of times he's just right, and it's like, he's like logic and your emotion, and then he knows he's gonna win, so he just... It's messed up. He did call a shortcut a pigeonhole Joker. I remember that. For some reason. I don't really worry about it. I just, like, to me, friendship is like just being chill with each other no matter what, you know what I mean? Not no matter what. You could do things to lose the chill. Dude, if I'm in an argument and you have me using proper grammar, I'm in, dude. Like, I'm fucking in if I'm using proper grammar and punctuation and shit. Yeah, me and my friends really only argue about stuff that doesn't matter. Oh my god. We need to play Among Us again. Dude, I hadn't played Among Us since 2021, and me and my friends, we played like one 10-person lobby like a few months ago, and it was peak because we hadn't played it in so long. It was awesome. That needs to be redone. There's literally nothing louder though than a game of push the button. Have you guys ever played push the button before? Push the button is the loudest game you could ever play in the entire world. The most quiet motherfucker is gonna be screaming by the end of that game. It's crazy. Dude, I pulled off like the most insane alien play of all time the last time I played. It was so good. You got blocked by a friend over push the button? Yeah, see, like, I couldn't handle that. You know what I mean? Like, I'd just be like, all right, bro, we gotta move on. Just push this game of fucking push the button. Who cares? But it's so fun in the moment to care like your life depends on the outcome. Like, it's so fun. But it's a Jackbox game. It's a Jackbox game where you can play it with up to 10 people. In my opinion, that's the best way to do it, is with 10 people. And 3 people are randomly selected to be aliens. And the crew has to figure out who the aliens are and vote them off of the thing. It sounds like it's like an Among Us ripoff, but this came way before Among Us. This is an older game. And how it works is you go to like these like different areas. There's like a drawing area where it's like the humans get a prompt like draw a pig or something, but then like aliens get a prompt that are like draw an animal. So then it shows your drawings at the end, and the aliens have to find some way to justify that what they saw was actually draw a pig and not draw an animal, for instance. And that's just where like the insane screaming matches come in. Because you'll be looking at something that's obviously not a fucking pig, and they'll be like, dude, I don't know what to draw, okay? And then they'll be like, no, but that guy's the alien because of this other time 3 rounds ago, so why are you even on me? He hacked me. That's the thing. You can hack people. Like, the aliens can hack humans so that they get the alien prompt. Also, it is the loudest game of all time, because the moment someone becomes, like, attacked by anything, it's flame central. Everyone is under the bus. It's crazy. Especially if you're innocent, and they hacked you, and everyone's like, hey, and you're like, no, but really this time, I know the other game I was the alien, but I'm really fine this time, I swear. They don't believe you, they vote you off, you lose. It's crazy. It's so much energy that you need to play that game, though. Goodbye. It's called push the button. Yeah, every person has 1 button press, and then they have to choose 3 people to vote off, and then if everyone else votes yes, then they get voted off. Oh yeah, no. You win a few alien rounds, and then when you're human, like, the whole game is about you. You know what I mean? I literally had that happen once, where I was alien 2 games in a row, so the 3rd game, I was, like, innocent, I was just trying to be innocent, and the whole fucking game was about me, because, like, trying to, like, determine what I was. It was so much. And that happens to anyone that successfully pulls it off enough times. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Yeah, the aliens know who the other aliens are. They can even hack each other to get themselves the human prompt. It's so good. Unfortunately, putting up all the blinds and shutting out all the light did nothing to stop the heat from getting into my house. Now it's up to 85. I will find a solution to this one day. I don't know how to use fans to make it work. That was kind of long. The Hell House, new Stormfly. That does sound like a new Stormfly level. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Leaving a legacy seems kind of pointless to some degree. I mean, if you're doing things solely to leave a legacy. It's all temporary to me. I mean, I would just do the things that I want to do, because if I just constantly tried to care about how I'll be perceived in the future, I'll forget to live in the present, they say. Yeah. Alright, I have no more focus anyway. I should probably just bounce. Hey, I'll be live with some Deep Dip 2, probably only on Twitch, so I don't ruin the algorithm for myself. Because it does not like when you stream a game that is in GD on YouTube. I got like a warning in my email, like, dude, don't do that. So I was like, okay, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes I will rate it today. Sometimes I get emails like, let's not do this again. How is Matt still alive? I don't get this guy. I was praying on my downfall. Low key. Alright, y'all. I'll be live tonight on Twitch and then tomorrow on both. I want to get to floor 3, hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Apparently they made floor 2 really hard. Supposedly. Also, I think I will make a push the button video for my main channel when I'm doing weekly uploads. Probably no face cam though. Maybe. I mean, it's just me, so I probably can do it. I'll add that to my document. Alright, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I had a really good time talking today. Probably should have focused on the game more, but whatever, it's fine. I will see you guys around. Thanks for watching, as always. Really appreciate it. See you guys.